Let's be honest. It's 2026. AI isn't coming. It's already here. Code writes itself. Designs generate in seconds. Entire marketing teams replaced by one prompt engineer and a subscription. Your LinkedIn feed feels like a slow-motion layoff documentary. And underneath all the "embrace innovation" talk, there's a quiet fear. What if I'm next? Not just job loss. Identity loss. Relevance loss. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody's saying. The real threat isn't AI. It's panic. Because panic makes smart people reactive. And reactive people get replaced. 2,000 years ago, a Roman emperor and a battlefield philosopher already solved this problem. Not the technology problem. The mindset problem. Today we're breaking down why Marcus Aurelius would not lose sleep over AI. Why Bhagavad Gita Chapter 2 is basically the anti-anxiety manual for the automation era. And how combining Stoicism plus Vedanta gives you a career edge most people will never develop. This isn't motivational fluff. This is psychological armor. Let's get into it. Section 1. The real AI crisis isn't technical, it's psychological. Here's what's actually happening. AI is compressing time. What used to take 10 people now takes 2. What took weeks now takes hours. What required years of training now requires curiosity and Wi-Fi. And when change accelerates, people default to fear. Fear shows up as obsessively chasing every new AI tool, constant upskilling without direction, doom-scrolling industry layoffs, comparing yourself to 22-year-olds building SaaS at 3 a.m. You're not adapting. You're reacting. And reaction is exhausting. This is where most professionals lose the game. Not because they lack intelligence, but because they lack internal stability. Enter Stoicism. Section 2. What Marcus Aurelius knew about chaos. Marcus Aurelius wasn't some monk journaling in a cabin. He ran the most powerful empire on earth. Plagues. Wars. Political betrayal. Economic instability. Sound familiar? In his private journal, later published as Meditations, he kept coming back to one principle. The dichotomy of control. There are 2 categories. What you control. What you don't. You do not control the pace of AI development, market disruption, corporate restructuring, macroeconomics. You do control skill depth, strategic thinking, emotional regulation, reputation, work ethic, integrity. Most professionals obsess over the first list. High performers build from the second. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Applied to AI. Stop asking, "What if this replaces me?" Start asking, "How do I become harder to replace?" That shift alone separates panic from power. Section 3. Amor Fati. Why resisting change is career suicide. Another Stoic principle. Amor Fati. Love your fate. Not tolerate. Not survive. Love it. Translation for 2026. AI disruption isn't an attack on you. It's the next evolution of the game. Every major technological leap created temporary chaos. Industrial revolution. Internet boom. Mobile era. The people who resisted got bitter. The people who adapted got wealthy. When AI automates execution, human leverage shifts to strategy, taste, judgment, ethics, storytelling, leadership. Machines optimize. Humans decide. If your value is purely mechanical output, yes, you're vulnerable. If your value is judgment and synthesis, you're upgrading. Section 4. The Bhagavad Gita's solution to outcome anxiety. Now let's level up. In the Bhagavad Gita, warrior Arjuna freezes before battle. He's overwhelmed, doubting, spiraling. Sound like a career pivot moment? Krishna tells him something radical. You have a right to action, but not to the fruits of action. Let that land. You control effort. You do not control outcome. Modern translation. You can build skills, ship projects, network intentionally, take calculated risks. You cannot guarantee promotions, control market shifts, predict AI breakthroughs, force recognition. Anxiety comes from trying to control outcomes. Power comes from mastering inputs. When you detach from results but commit to execution, you enter flow. No desperation. No ego panic. Just disciplined action. That's career stability in volatile times. Section 5, Identity is the real battlefield. Here's the deeper issue. Most professionals tie identity to job title, salary, industry relevance, external validation. Vedanta, especially the teachings later formalized by Adi Shankaracharya, challenges this directly. It says, you are not your role. You are the awareness behind the role. When identity fuses with occupation, disruption feels like death. When identity is internal, disruption feels like transition. That difference is everything. If AI takes your current function, but not your intelligence, adaptability, or character, you're not obsolete. You're repositioning. Section 6, the AI-proof framework, practical playbook. Let's make this concrete. Here's your AI operating system. 1. Control audit, daily. Ask. What did I focus on today that I can't control? Where did I waste energy on speculation? Redirect that energy toward deep work, relationship building, strategic thinking. 2. Build anti-commodity skills. AI commoditizes average output. So build what's hard to automate. Cross-domain thinking, clear communication, emotional intelligence, ethical leadership, original perspective. Become someone who thinks well, not just produces fast. 3. Detach from immediate results. Ship consistently. But don't obsess over immediate ROI, instant growth, viral traction. Compounding beats hype. Always. 4. Train emotional stability. Meditation. Journaling. Hard workouts. Cold exposure. Not for aesthetics. For nervous system regulation. Calm professionals make better decisions. And better decisions compound. Section 7, the competitive advantage nobody talks about. In volatile markets, the rarest trait is composure. When everyone's frantic, the calm person stands out. When teams panic, leadership emerges. When industries shift, clear thinkers get promoted. AI rewards clarity, not chaos. If you integrate Stoic control, plus Vedantic detachment, plus modern skill leverage, you don't just survive disruption. You become stable in unstable times. And stability is premium currency. Conclusion, AI is a filter, not a villain. AI isn't here to destroy you. It's here to filter. It filters fragile identities, reactive professionals, ego-driven performers. And it rewards adaptability, emotional discipline, strategic depth, long-term thinkers. Marcus handled plagues and wars. Arjuna handled existential dread on a battlefield. You're handling automation. Different battlefield. Same psychology. Control what you can. Detach from what you can't. Build depth. Move deliberately. And let the panic crowd eliminate themselves. If this resonated, subscribe. We're not chasing trends here. We're building mental infrastructure for the next decade. Drop a comment. What's your biggest AI fear right now? Let's think clearly about it. Because clarity beats panic. Every time.